Hey guys, it's Brandy here with Brandy Lee's Boutique and Alterations, and in today's video we are going to do a review of this Baby Lock Jazz 2. So stay tuned and you will hear everything I've got to say about this machine and see if you would like to purchase it and use it as well. So to go ahead and get started on the review for this Baby Lock Jazz 2, I just want to point out a couple of things. One, you'll notice it is the Baby Lock Jazz 2, so there is a Baby Lock Jazz. I don't know a whole lot about that machine. If you would like to know any information on that machine, I can get it for you and do a video on that. I've never used that machine. Whenever I went to purchase this machine, they did not have that option at that time. This was probably, I've had this machine about 3 years now. So to actually give you a review on this machine, it can definitely be a good review because, or a detailed review because I've had it for so long and I've used it for so long. But looking at the machine here, you can see the stitching that it has on it here. It's not really a whole lot of stitching that it has on the machine, but it's enough for you to be able to do some quilting with, and of course, like I said, I do alterations on this machine, and I've never had any problems or issues with it. It can handle just about anything, and that is one of the points that I wanted to make about this machine. It's not digital or anything like that, but it still has, you know, the functionality that I need it to have as far as doing quilting, or I do custom projects on it, and I do a lot of alterations with it. So this right here is the manual to the Baby Lock Jazz 2, and you'll see where I put some little notes on here. I always put like the needle size on here so that I can, instead of having to go through the whole manual again, I just can look at my notes that are on the outside of the manual until I get used to it and know exactly what I need to be using for this machine. Very important, again, always refer to your manuals whenever you purchase a new machine. If you are looking at purchasing a new machine, you can go online and kind of look at the manual and stuff that you need to, so you can know what bobbin or needles and things that you need for that specific machine, just to kind of get you prepared for it when you do get it. But like I said, Baby Lock Jazz 2. There is a Baby Lock Jazz. I don't have any details on that machine other than I know that it looks very similar to this machine. It just has, I know the reverse button is different on it, or the back stitch is different on it, but I don't know as far as stitching and all that. I've never done any kind of, I never inquired about that machine, because whenever I went to purchase a new sewing machine for my alterations, this one stuck out to me, and at that time, like I said earlier, they didn't have the option for that Jazz, just the plain Jazz at that time. So I went ahead and went with this one, and I will show you some good qualities about this machine. When I went to purchase a new machine, one of the things that stuck out to me about this machine right here was the size of the throat width right here. This was very important to me because doing alterations, you need the size that you have here. Of course, I have a lot of the just standard size sewing machines, but with this one, as soon as I saw it, I wanted it because of the length of the throat on this. And like I said, it doesn't have like a huge option when it comes to your stitching and stuff like that, but it has everything that you need. So it just depends on, you know, if you want to go a little bit further into it and have more stitching options, then you can, you know, move up to the next level with the sewing machine. And actually the next step up from this one would be the Baby Lock Allegro. I have that machine as well, and if you will like and subscribe, you will see the reviews on that machine as well, tutorials with that machine. So just like, subscribe, turn your notifications on for our videos, and you'll see all the upcoming videos that we have to share on all of the machines that we use here. This machine comes with some pretty standard accessories as far as your little presser feet that you have that go with it. You can actually purchase a little kit that has more presser feet that go with this machine and the Baby Lock Allegro as well. I do have that set, but I will go over these little accessories in further videos. So just like and subscribe, and you'll see the presser feet, what functions they do, and how to use them. Like and subscribe. You can see this little quilting foot there, and then just your basic little accessories that go along with it. And we'll get into all those details in the future. So comment, let me know what you want to see. If you have a certain presser foot that you would like to see us use and the function that it does, just let us know, comment below, and we can go over that with you, do a video on those as well. This right here is just a beautiful machine in itself. It doesn't have all of the digital things on it, like I've said many times, that the other machines have, or you can upgrade and go into more digital machines. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, after using this machine for many alterations, and I've had this machine for close to, or maybe a little bit over 3 years now, I have never had any problems or issues with this machine. I've had it taken and had it serviced multiple times. And when they service it, they go and they check all of the belts and everything inside there. And then they check your needle plate, make sure you don't have anything going on with that. They check all your bobbin and everything that goes along with that. So if you get it serviced regularly, like you should, they check everything out and make sure everything is good with all the bobbin casing. As far as your needle plate goes, make sure there's nothing going on with that. Your belts, they clean it, oil it, do everything that needs to be done. One thing that I did have done on this machine, I'd had it for about 1.5 years, and one of the little clips up here, this little plastic clip right here, it kind of broke, and it wasn't because of the machine or anything. It was because of something I did. I don't know, I opened it one day and it just kind of, I opened it too hard or something, and the little plastic piece came off. So when I took it and had it serviced, they replaced that part for me. They replaced this whole part right here, and it actually is connected to this whole little tray right here. So that has been replaced on this machine, but like I said, it's 3 years old and I put a lot of time on it. So other than that, I've never had any issues, and that's not functional. That's just, I could have done without having that even on here at all. It does prevent dust and stuff from getting in there, but I just, I had them replace that whenever they serviced it for me. Just my preference. I didn't have to, but I don't know. I'm pretty particular about stuff like that. But you can see, like, where you do your zigzag stitch length and then your regular stitch length, width and all that stuff. Your tensioning here, got your little tension disc here, and it has it's just basic. It doesn't have any extras on it, but like I said, and I've said it multiple times, this machine is excellent for what I use it for. It's also very good for quilting because you have this wide area to work with. And these also you can purchase the stand that the machine sits on and does the quilting for you, like a I guess it's I don't know what it's called really. I'll have to look it up and see, but it's huge. You can do all your quilting with that. You can see videos of it on YouTube, and I thought that was pretty interesting. That's not something that I do enough to get into something like that. I do quilting, but not like that. So this right here, it comes with a knee bar so that you can insert the knee bar right here. And what it does is it lifts up your presser foot whenever you're doing quilting, so that you don't have so you've got your hands to be able to guide your fabric, and you just use that knee bar to lift your presser foot whenever you need to turn and do things like that. So that's a good little feature that it has. The Baby Lock Allegro also has that. But I didn't want to make this video super long because it's just a basic review on the machine. So I will get into further details on and tutorials. Like and subscribe on how to do your threading, how to use the bobbin, and you can see it gives you step-by-step instructions on here. But we will do a video of these things so you can see exactly what you need to see as far as threading and winding a bobbin on the machine and inserting the bobbin. It gives just it just counts, you know, and it has step-by-step instructions of what to do on that. And then we'll kind of go over the manual as well, so that you can see some of the features that the machine does as far as the stitching and all of that stuff, all of that good jazz. So, as far as rating wise, if you could rate this from a 1 to a 10, in my opinion, I would give it a 10. And I'm going to tell you why. Because as far as it sewing and the stitching is so good. I mean, the stitching on this is one of the best machines that I've ever used. And I have an industrial sewing machine, a Juki DDL 8700, and it does perfect stitching. It's just a straight stitch machine. But this right here, even on the zigzag stitching and these little stitches here, it is just, they come out perfect. I don't ever have any problems with it or anything. I don't have to do a whole lot to get it set up to use. It just has a little hand wheel over here that you turn and choose your stitching with. So it's not anything digital. It's not hard to use. It's very simple. And if you're like me, you want a simple machine whenever you are doing your alterations and things like that, because you got to have enough time to get everything set up and ready to go. And with this machine, you are not bogged down with trying to figure out how to use the digital keypad or anything on it. And then you thread it, bob it, and it's ready to go. Most of the time, I don't have to change the tension or anything like that. I just go ahead and test it out. And then if I need to tweak it a little bit, you can. It's not hard. It's just this little dial right there. And then, you know, there's all of the stuff that where you put your thread through that uses this the tension guide. And it's not difficult. It's just so simple. And then you also have the space right here that you need to work with. And then this little tray right here pops right out of place. So you can do your hemming, sleeves, pants, anything like that. And then it's easy to clean. I love these with the top bobbin. I do have one that has the insert bobbin here with the metal bobbin, but I do love these drop-in bobbins on the top right here. This right here is an ideal thing. Quick, easy, because I don't have to do anything. I just sit it down in there and then just thread it through its little guide, and it is ready to go. But other than that, I would give this machine right here, like I said, if it's on a scale from 1 to 10, give it a 10 plus, because it is excellent. So if you are looking for a machine just for basic products or crafting, simple sewing projects, or even quilting and things like that. This machine right here is going to do everything it needs to do. And it looks good. You don't have to have all the digital stuff on a sewing machine to get the quality that you need, because as far as I've been concerned with the digital machines, and I do have digital machines, the Baby Lock Allegro, I have that. We'll do videos on that. And I've got, I'll tell you a little bit about the situation that I had with that machine. Nothing major, nothing bad. And actually, Baby Lock come and they swapped out the machine for me with the issues that I had with it. And it was just a fluke. It was just it wasn't anything that I've ever had any problems with any of these machines before. But we'll go into detail about what that was and everything with that machine when I get to the reviews on that. And it's coming very soon. That'll be the next review that I do after this one. But stitch-wise, 100%. The look of it is just excellent. 100%. The functionality of it, 100%. So if I was going to give this a 5-star rating, it would be a 10-star rating. As far as what I have encountered with this machine. And it is not super expensive machine. It's very affordable. You can purchase this machine online at sewingmachineplus.com. And if you go online and you look at this machine, you can, it will show you, all of the accessories that it comes with. And sometimes Sewing Machine Plus offers little incentive packages with these machines where you get additional accessories with it. So I do purchase some of my machines from Sewing Machine Plus. I do purchase accessories from there and sewing supplies from there. And I actually have a shipment on its way from Sewing Machine Plus. So we will open that together and you can see all of the little accessories that I purchased from them. But if you have any questions on this machine, just comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see anything you want to see. Like if you want to see a certain stitch on this machine that I'm using, let me know. We'll do it. And eventually we'll get to all of the stitching and everything on it. Like I said, we'll do tutorials on how to thread, bob, do all of those things, and then use your stitching as well. And we'll do some projects on this machine also. So you guys have a great, blessed day, and we will see you in the next video.